Hello everyone, got 5 dirty jokes for you today. So a famous surgery doctor died and went to heaven. At the pearly gates he was asked by the gatekeeper, "Have you ever committed a sin you truly regret?" "Yes," the professor answered sadly. "When I was a young candidate at the hospital of St. Lucas, we played soccer against a team from the community hospital and I scored a goal, which was offside. But the referee did not see it, and the goal won us the match and the tournament. I regret that now." "Well," said the gatekeeper, "that is a very minor sin. You may enter." "Thank you very much, St. Peter," the professor answered. "You're welcome, but I'm not St. Peter," said the gatekeeper. "He is having his lunch break. I am St. Lucas." So an 8-year-old girl went to the office with her dad on a take-your-kid-to-work day. As they were walking around the office, the young girl was getting crankier and crankier, crying and sobbing. Her father asked what was wrong with her. As the concerned office staff gathered around, she sobbed loudly. "Daddy, where are all the clowns you said you worked with?" So Jim needs a job and has no qualms about inventing the necessary qualifications. He reasons that once he finds work, he will impress the boss so much that everything will be forgiven. After a successful initial interview at the Encyclopedia of American History, he is called back to meet the sales manager. "You say you have experience selling books." "Lots of it," replies Jim. "And you have a master's in American history from the University of Michigan." "Correct," replies Jim. "History is my field of study." "Well then," says the sales manager, "as soon as I can complete this form, we can get you started in the firm." While the sales manager is making a few notations, Jim, obviously pleased with himself, begins to whistle. Looking around the room, he notices pictures of Washington and Lincoln on the walls. Pointing to the portraits, he turns to the sales manager and says, "Fine-looking men. Your partners." So there's a frog who has a unique kink. He falls in love with all human girls. Of course, no human girl will touch him. Desperate, he goes to a psychic. The psychic tells him, "You are going to meet a beautiful young girl who will want to know everything about you." The frog becomes excited. "This is great. Will I meet her at a party?" "No," says the psychic in her biology class. So a man went on a business trip to China and wanted to buy some gifts for his kids. He went to a shop and found a nice-looking VR set. Wary of buying inferior goods, he asked the shopkeeper, "What happens if this doesn't work?" The shopkeeper quietly points to the only sign in English that reads, "Guarantee no spoiled." Feeling assured, he paid for the VR set and returns to his hotel. He tried to use the VR set after returning to the hotel, but it wouldn't even switch on. He quickly returned to the shop and asked for a refund or an exchange for another unit. When the shopkeeper refuses to give either, the man points to the sign assuring him of the guarantee. The shopkeeper then said, "Brother, you are in China. We read from the right to the left."